All right, so kind of went over the weights, and now I want to go over the hook set. And I touched on it earlier, and you don't lose many fish on it. We kind of went over that, but if you work the bait properly, you want to make sure that you keep the bait in position. So I'm gonna throw that bait out there, and when I'm working it, I'm gonna be sweeping it to the side when I'm working it, and I'm gonna go from straight ahead off to about 2 o'clock. That's gonna be my drag. I'm gonna drag it over here just to about 2 o'clock, and then I'm gonna stop and reel it up. I don't want to get back here past 3 o'clock. I don't want to go past here, because then I'm going to be completely out of position if I should get a bite. So I want to drag it from straight ahead over to about 2 o'clock, as slow as you want to go, and then I'm going to reel up my slack and bring it back up to the beginning. And then I'm going to drag it again. So then when I get a bite, here, step on that, Miles, right there. He's got his Farmer's Only shoes on today, farmer outfit, looking good. So when I do get a bite, or Miles steps on your line, I'm gonna just reel up. First thing I'm gonna do is reel up all of my slack, because I'll tell you why. A lot of times with the weight, the line goes through the weight. A lot of times those fish will bite it, and they will swim off with it, and you can't really feel it because you're dragging the weight still. But those fish are swimming, and they can be pulling your line, and they can be further out than you realize. So they can generate a lot of slack. So what you want to do is just reel up as much of that slack as you can, and then you're just going to load your rod. You're just going to load it. Just load it as much as you can. Keep that rod totally loaded up like this. And when that thing is fully loaded like that, you're going to be moving the fish, so you just want to keep that rod fully loaded. Once that fish shakes its head once or twice, he's done. He's done. You got him. Here, he's done. You got that fish. So just reeling up all of your slack. That's why I like a higher speed reel. Reel up all of your slack, reel it up, and lean into them. And once they shake their head, done deal. And then you just got to make sure you don't break them off. But if you got your drag set right and stuff like that, you shouldn't have any worries. So I kind of went over that, and I can tell you it is the Carolina rig is 100% worth tying 3 knots, and that's all it is. I hear people all the time. They're like, "Oh God, it's such a I broke off the Carolina rig. Oh God, I can't tie another one on." Now it's like, I'm like, all right, time out. Hold up. What time did you get up in the morning to go out there and go bass fishing? You probably got up super early. What did you have to do to get to the lake? You probably, had to get up and get breakfast, and then you hooked the truck to the boat, and then you took the boat. You went all the way to the lake, and then you get there, or you might have stopped at the gas station and had to fill up your boat, and then you had to get ice and put it in your coolers. Then you had to get your rods out the rod locker and put them on the deck, and then you went all the way down there, and then you drove and you back down. You may have had to wait in line. Then you put the boat in. You get on the dock, and then you had to drive even further to go find a place to fish. You do all of this work, and then you like after an hour or whatever, you break it off your rod, and then you think, oh, I can't tie 3 knots. That's too much work. Like, come on, dude. Come on. A big help would be to make yourself a little Carolina rig box, just like I got right here.
And the information Bass University provides isn't your basic run-of-the-mill fishing video. This is specific information from A to Z to help you learn, get to the water, and become a better angler quickly.